Next, let's go back. Let's go to the layer structure of pavement. So first, we should know that our road structure is a layer structure. The first layer is the surface layer. For asphalt pavement, surface layer is the asphalt layer. It may contains 2 or 3 layers. While for concrete pavement, the surface layer is the cement concrete. And the second layer is base course. Well, sometimes the base course and the sub-base course may be together as one course. And the third layer is cushion layer. Well, it is also called as a functional layer. And the bottom layer is subgrade. So no matter for the asphalt pavement or the concrete pavement, the pavement structure is typically composed of several layers of materials, and each of which receives the load from the above layer, spreads them out, and then passes them onto the layer below. Firstly, let's look at the surface course. This layer is in contact with traffic loads. It provides the characteristics such as friction, smoothness, noise control, rotting resistance, and drainage. In addition, it prevents entrance of the surface water into the underlying layer. The top layer of the material is sometimes subdivided into 2 layers. The top layer and the binding course. This part is asphalt pavement. We can see that for the surface layer, it contains 2 or 3 layers. The red figure shows the 3 different layers. We can see this phenomenon very clearly. And the second layer is base layer. And generally in China, this layer is about 36 centimeters thick, while the material is about 5% cement treated aggregate. And sometimes, if the cement is not used, people will use fly ash or lime. We use these 2 materials to treat the aggregate. And the third layer is cushion layer. Well, what is a cushion layer? The main purpose of this layer is not to provide the mechanical strength. This layer could enable the surface layer and the base layer are not adversely affected by the changes in water or temperature of the subgrade, so that the strength and the stability are not affected. Well, for the base layer, this layer is between the subgrade. This layer is between the top layer and the cushion layer. It provides the additional load distribution and contributes to drainage. Base courses are usually constructed out of crushed aggregate or hot mix asphalt. So from top to the bottom, the mechanical strength changed from very strong to a little bit weak. As next part is the concrete pavement. Well, the pavement structure is very similar with the asphalt pavement, and it also contains the surface layer, the base layer, and the cushion layer. And the difference is mainly in the surface layer. The surface layer is one layer of cement cement, concrete. Well, here there are three common types of concrete pavements: the GPCP, GRCP, and CRCP. I will talk these in details later. And from top to bottom, the strength also changed from very strong to a little bit weak. So we can see that no matter for the asphalt pavement or the concrete pavement, the pavement structure is a layered structure, and the materials of each layer are different. So what's the mechanism behind this phenomenon? And this leads to the principle of pavement structure composition. Our pavement bears very high traffic load and the complex environment loads. It includes the traffic loading and environmental effects such as the water, the temperature,